And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where we talk about foreign exchange trading, and prop firm trading, and making money doing all those things. So let's get into the risk disclaimer while we can. First, because I live in the United States, so this is required by law for me to tell everybody, don't do this, it's bad for you. And it potentially is if you don't know what you're doing. And if you know what you're doing, sometimes it's bad for you. However, it's not necessarily bad for you, but it's a learning experience any way you cut it. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, trading my own money. Not a broker, so don't send me any money. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC nor NFA registration, nor do I train anybody. So if you want to take these, watch these videos and maybe learn something from them, I am not going to stop and teach everybody how to trade. I have a day job, and it's very time consuming to do that. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade the funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And the CFTC risk disclosure: Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So here we go. Let's get into this. First, let's go into the DXY. That's weird. Where am I? Oh, well, I don't guess I need to be here anyway. That's very strange. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, there I am. So now I'm back with you on this thing. I don't know what happened. My camera decided to stop working. At any rate, not that I need to be on this thing, but it's, it works out better that way sometimes. Oh, well, let's get into this. So the DXY, we have a kind of bounce right off of the 98.12 level. And is starting to, I've got a bearish bullish engulfing candle right there. So that is going to kind of take up, looks like we got a nice bounce on the euro, so we're going to have some dollar strength going into this Friday. I typically don't trade on Friday, don't open new trades on Fridays. I just don't think it's a good idea. And today I'm not trading anyway because I'm taking a break from trading for a couple of days because I've got the feeling I was starting to get casino figure again. So here we go. We have the something called casino figure. It's called over trading. I call it casino finger because you just sit there and click up and down, and chew away your account. So here we have the bearish invalidation level that James and Michael were telling me about. James Stanley and Michael Boutros from Forex.com. And it bounced right off that 172.24 level. So this kind of invalidates that level, if you ask me. I think the bearish invalidation is going to be up here at 172.24. It bounced straight off that line I drew a long time ago. I don't even remember when I drew that line. Months ago, I think. So that the 117.24, 25 still plays a very pivotal role in the euro versus the dollar. I'm on 4 hours. Okay, so after that we'll go to the dollar versus the yen. Time is it? Oh, I'm running late. Here we have the dollar versus the yen again, and it's bouncing right off of 150. 149.94 is where it is right now. Bounced right off of 149.80. Now keep in mind, support and resistance lines are not lines, they're areas. So you have an area where you've got some wiggle room where something may bounce or not bounce. Now it's coming bouncing right off that 150 level, and I presume it's going to go northward from there. And how far north, I'm not sure. Do not know that right now. A lot of weird things are going on today in the markets. For example, we have a unprecedented run up in gold. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's see. So here we have the pound versus the cable, the pound versus the dollar. Looks like it is also starting to turn downward a little bit. And again, I don't have as much knowledge on the pound versus the dollar. It's much more erratic than the euro versus the dollar. The euro versus the dollar is so smooth that it's the most liquid of the currency pairs. So if you're starting to learn how to trade, I would definitely recommend trading the euro versus the dollar. Pound versus the yen. If you're learning how to trade, do not trade this. This is the dragon. This is, well, Michael Boutros calls the dollar versus the yen the conundrum, because it's just kind of all over the place. And same thing with the dollar versus the pound versus the yen. It's called the dragon because it will eat your account up in no time. Big spreads, big volume, big swings. Sounds attractive? No, it's not. It can destroy you in a heartbeat. And right here at the 201.28 level, I'm going to put a line right there because that seems to be a new level you need to pay attention to. I'll just write and call it a pivot level for now because it seems to be a resistance turn to support. Could get some support out of that. Looks like it's supporting near that line. So we'll put that one right there and see what happens. It looks like we could get a long-term bounce out of that. However, we don't have a bearish engulfing candle yet. Pardon me, bullish engulfing candle, so we're not going to do that. That's one where this candle will close higher than that candle, and we've got 2 more hours for that to do that. If it doesn't, it could continue southward. So do not. That's not looking like a fun trade to me right now, considering the Japanese market is closed and the London market closes in 4 hours, 5 hours. Dollar versus the CAD. Here we go. We have the. Again, this is probably the most boring trade you probably get into unless you're trading on a very tight time frame. 140, 39-ish. It's looking like a new support level. Probably don't need to put any lines there. It's pretty apparent, but we'll put that there anyway. See what happens. So that could be a new level of support. Well, that is a new level of support, judging by how it's bouncing off of it. So 140.35, and you look for that to go northward of that. CAD versus the yen. Oil trade is still, whoa, look at that. 156.68 on oil. Price of oil, that's a capitulation level if I'm not mistaken. On that level. Right there, I don't remember when I put that line there, but, or 55.12. That's almost a capitulation level. So we're seeing a downturn in oil and an uptick in gold. Those are not good things. Those are not good. That's not a good combination at all. I'm not going to go into it, but it sounds like we're headed for a worldwide recession, which means a collapse of several government currencies. I hope not. That would be something monumental on a level that we've never seen before in our lifetime and may not in the history of mankind. But on a lighter note, here's the Aussie versus the dollar. We have Aussie's bouncing quite along. It's right along these the lower level of this of the 2 deviation Bollinger Bands, and it looks like we have this is a bearish engulfing candle. If that holds and continues to go higher, then it will close. This high will be higher than the last close, or than the last open, then that is called a bearish engulfing candle. That is a turnaround spot, potential turnaround spot. It's not guaranteed. Kind of like this one. That's definitely a bearish engulfing candle, and it went up 20 pips after that. Yeah, 20, 30 pips after that, so you can get a little bit of a run off of that if you're trading a smaller time frame. Gold. Let's talk gold. Gold is going through the roof. Definitely, it is highly overbought, as you can see right here. The RSI well into the 70s and 80s. Right now, it's 77.97. Got the little average. Averages over the 14-day running average of. Oh, I'm sorry. RSI is okay. RSI, the average is down to 72.31, so it's kind of cooled off a little bit with this pullback. But we're not expecting this pullback to last long. See, it broke out of the pitchfork. That's a very strong move. Almost on a monumental level. ATR is $43. So average true range on the trade right now is $43. So if you set your stop loss, you're setting it for $120 stop loss. At 3x, 2x is an $86 stop loss. I don't know. Are you buying the top? Or as James Stanley put out yesterday, are you buying the top, or are you, when do you see what happens? So after that, are you buying the top, or are you missing out? And that's where you're on this trade right now. Maybe there won't be any more people storming banks demanding gold. That would be weird. That would be a la 1929. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Silver versus the dollar, or the dollar. Silver has also been on a tear. The bullish engulfing candle failed right there. It looks like it's starting to run up again. This is the telltale of what's going to happen with the gold in my mind. If silver keeps running, gold's going to keep running. Those are two precious metals. I've got plenty of silver. Here's some right here. It's my newest purchase, a 2011 Silver Eagle United States 70, an American Silver Eagle. I hope I never need to use it to buy groceries because the dollar collapsed, but you know, we'll see what happens. With that, that's all I've got today. I don't have any trades going in, so we're not going to do any active trading today. But you guys have a great one. This is just my update on the Forex markets and where we stand on those. So you guys have a great one. I will talk with you later. I've got the more coming tomorrow. If you like this video, then please like it. If you want a few more updates to this channel, then by all means, please subscribe. And if you, what else? Oh yeah, if you would have any comments, by all means, reach out to me. I'll respond back as soon as I can. I have a day job that takes up a lot of my time during the day, so I may not be able to respond immediately, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. So you guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.